Baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Danny Salazar gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent, and really he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Andrew McCutchen out there in that outfield. Man, he can play. Does a lot of things defensively, can go get the ball, covers a lot of ground, and has a pretty darn good throwing arm as well.
Now at the plate, Rod Carew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's ball two now. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now.
And that misses ball four. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Jason Kipnis gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep to right center field. McCutchen going back, still ranging back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Boy, he just flat out tattoos this baseball. Here it is. He just splits the two outfielders, winds up banging it off that wall out there in right center, and he's into second, probably thinking to himself, I can't believe that's not a home run.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
With the first two guys of the inning on base, that's a big strikeout there on their number 3 hitter. We'll probably get 3 or 4 more shots at it before this game's over, but he might not get a better RBI opportunity than that one.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with 2 guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a 2-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Matt Duffy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Into the box now, Peter Dorsey. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 2, the Red Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Oh, you got to chip away. You're down by 2 after the top of the first, and that doesn't guarantee they're not going to score more runs as this game goes along, but find a way to get yourself back in this game.
Tom Seaver is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you're watching one of the best to ever take the mound. Over 300 career wins. Well, what he's done in his career has been absolutely spectacular. And he's still going strong. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And with that, let's check out the Orioles on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve. And they'll need him to get something going here. Popped high in the air. Duffy is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Seaver has the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. In for strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third,
Corey Seager gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to it. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Edgar Martinez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And the count will be full. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Yasmani Tomas makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple of seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Number 2 will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
A runner at first with no outs here. All even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
At the plate, Russell Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Into the box, Rod Carew. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Jason Kipnis gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. The 2-1 on its way. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Leading off the inning, Colby Rasmus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because he has big-time power.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. Just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be. But none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You've got to be careful.
In now, Mike Napoli. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
And I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Matt Wieters gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Seaver peers in. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Marcell Ozuna is into the box, trying to strike him out for the second time. This is in the air out to right. 1 away here.
Upton.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that.
Up to 2 runs in this ball game, but he has punched out 5 already as we take a look back through all 5 of those strikeouts. No question, he's definitely starting to settle down and getting into the flow of this game.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. Changeup, good pitch there, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Eugenio Suarez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout and taken in out there for the first out.
Batting ninth, right fielder,
Steven Souza will get his first cuts here. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Hard liner toward short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Throw into second.
Oh, this is showing a lot of faith in a hitter to let him go here 3-0. You're looking for the proverbial one pitch in one spot. And apparently, he got exactly what he was looking for because he put a jolt into that one, and he's going to get rewarded with the double.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. One out and a runner on second base. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Tomas giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Andrew McCutchen is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Seaver comes set. 1-1 on its way. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Peter Dorsey is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, he can't make the play. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Standing in now, number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. 1 down. Russell Martin steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rod Carew.
At the plate, Rod Carew. He drew a walk his first time up. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Oh, man, do I love this guy's swing when he's thinking opposite field. He lets the ball travel through the strike zone, almost gets past him before he decides just to buggy whip it into left field. That is such a beautiful swing, and he's got enough juice on it to get it all the way to the wall, and he winds up picking up an RBI as well.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Chris Medlin is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. In now, Jason Kipnis. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Got a fastball to his liking. It was middle in, so he was able to turn on it and pull it right through the hole to pick up the RBI.
Marcell Ozuna will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Three runs already home here. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Orioles lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Corey Seager. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Line to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
A runner at second, nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2. But you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Mike Napoli is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, and not in time as the 2nd run scores. Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed. So he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be two. Kipnis. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Matt Duffy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Into the box now, Peter Dorsey. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit hard towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Yasmani Tomas digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Number 2 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Russell Martin digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
1-1. Here it is. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Seaver's ready. Here it is on 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning.
Hot shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Right fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Too high, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Two out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Oh, look at Kipnis in time.
Oh, what a play.
3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Rod Carew will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak roller right side. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The batter, center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains 5-2. Andrew McCutchen will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and this goes right past him.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. And now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Corey Seager steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
In now, Edgar Martinez. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail 5-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Jumbo Diaz is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Jumbo Diaz.
Justin Upton will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And the catch is made, one away.
Shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Well, he hit it hard. He just kind of got unlucky with the placement. So you can't ask for much more. You just got to try to go up there and barrel it up again.
And he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Peter Dorsey will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Yasmani Tomas. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're still out in front, 5-2. Leading off the inning, Mike Napoli. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Seaver steps into his windup. Here's the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And that pitch count is 88 now. But to me, he looks good to go.
Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A foul tip right into the glove of Martin as he's able to hang onto it to record the strikeout.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Kipnis is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
Strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Steven Souza would be next. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And the deficit remains 5-2. Number 2 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Russell Martin will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 3. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Standing in, Rod Carew. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. McCutchen is under it. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Orioles leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Steven Souza will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Jose Altuve will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder number 22.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Corey Seager stands in now looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck.
Yeah, Matt, he's just got to focus here on getting a good pitch to hit or finding some other way to just keep this line moving.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Upton going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. No damage done after the two-out triple. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Stephen Lockwood come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Marcell Ozuna, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball four, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Now batting, Justin Upton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Nobody out, runner on first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Yeah, that's the thing about a two-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
In now, Matt Duffy. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. On the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. One there on to Napoli, but it's too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Peter Dorsey.
Peter Dorsey gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. A runner on first with 2 away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
2 out with the man at first. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, how about this for a welcome to the show? He got his first hit earlier, then he got his first 2-hit game. Now he's got his first 3-hit game. I think he's kind of getting the hang of this Major League Baseball stuff.
Into the box, Yasmani Tomas. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Jared Hughes will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
49, Jared Hughes.
Number 2 will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Well, he's 0 for 4 coming into this at-bat, so I think he's happy to see a new arm out there. Maybe his luck will change.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel.
Brings into action a left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Orioles leave him loaded. They're still out in front, 5-2. Tony Watson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 44, Tony Watson.
Leading off the inning, Edgar Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Ozuna. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's a 5-3 game now.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. Well, he's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Tap foul at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. But here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Stepping in now, Mike Napoli. That one's in there, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Tomas has it in his tracks. 1 away.
The catcher, number 32, Matt.
TJ Kelsey will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
52, TJ Kelsey.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, he just hasn't been able to find any kind of groove out there. Hasn't been able to hit his spots. And now at 3-1, he's put him in yet another great hitting count.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Woo, no problem. Well, this is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from then on out, it is all arm, folks. Boy, that's very well done.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, right side. Throw on to first, and the Orioles move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, that was a pretty shaky save, all things considered. He gave 2 of those runs back here in the 9th, but he winds up getting the job done in the end, and that's all that really matters.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 5-4. Good night from Fenway.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs.